Corinna Kopf from.
Yeah, I saw. Who is that?
So
I know she's the only.
She's in the vlog squad. She's part of David Dobrik's team. So she's
Okay.
just like the fucking super smoke vlogger. She's like 25 years old, blonde, bombshell, super sexy, and I think she's just one of the vloggers who was willing to like put her whole life out there on camera. She's the one. Do you remember when that guy? There was that big controversy. That guy who got spun around on the.
Yeah.
So right before that, a girl grabbed on, and she just wanted to like get off the ground a little bit. And Dobrik started to spin her around, and she quickly let go and was like, "Fuck you, Dobrik! Like, you always take shit too far. You always fuck with me. Like, fuck you." It was that girl. So she's like in the vlog world, but said, "Fuck it, I'm joining OnlyFans." She made over $1 million in 48 hours, and everybody was kind of giving her shit though, saying the classic, like, you're just recirculating your your Instagram pictures. And I think she was doing a little bit more than her Instagram. But this is the way to do it, man, because first of all, there are guys, like Glenny is obsessed with this girl. There's a million guys out there who are just going to be like happy to even be in the mix and maybe get, you know, okay, yeah, you were wearing that on your Instagram, but now I get to see like your ass and wearing the thong, whatever. Something like basically that. But then she announced, she's like, okay, I'm going to do a topless photo. And that was for DMs. That was for like separate money. And she made another $165K just posting a picture of her tits, which to be honest, I thought was low.
I was gonna say the same thing. I don't think that's what
and I think it was $20 a pop. So that's what? That's only like what, 165,000. So that's like 8,000 people, which is like not that many, but also maybe, you know, maybe she just posted it. This is time's like still going.
Yeah.
But I guess, you know, all things considered though, it's a lot of money, and to be able to just be like, I'm gonna show some nipples today and make, you know, almost 200 grand. That is power, man. That is. I mean, remember when Lana was like, "I can make $1 million whenever I want."
Yeah.
This actually really proves that, because as big of a star as this girl Corinna is, she's not even, you know, close to Alana Rhodes. So if she can make 200 grand for posting nipples, if Lana's like, I'm gonna put stuff in my asshole, I'm surprised it's only $1 million. So I mean, it is just. I know we've talked about it a lot. There was that run of time where we were like strictly an OnlyFans podcast, but then that kind of died down, and now I think there's this other wave of like, wow, this really is just like pretty common amongst every female influencer, and they're just gonna all be fucking rich. There's some girl from Love Island who, like, this girl from Love Island is on OnlyFans, makes a boatload of money. She said she likes to get fucked 8 times a day. 8, John. 8.
I mean, well, yeah.
I was like, what, do you have 4 boyfriends? Because then fine. 'Cause then that makes sense. But if we're talking about one fella out there, you know, Godspeed to him. But she's, you know, she's hot. She's got a hot body, but she's nothing. She's like the girl from Love Island.
That's just not true. Like, I like to get fucked 8 times a day.
Yeah, it's like, no, you don't. As a matter of fact, I feel like girls wanting to get fucked 8 times a day makes less sense. Like, guys, it's hard. We got to perform. But we, you know, if you can get it up, you can do it. A girl, like 8 times a day of just getting penetrated, that does not sound fun at all.
No.
Like, I found that, you know, you can't
get
even
that, like,
I'm
sore thing every single day.
Yeah. Like, when, I mean, I'm sure that girls are mostly lying when they say they're sore. But let's say they're telling the truth. That's after, like, you know, 1 or 2 good sessions. Imagine 8. You can't even fucking move after that. But OnlyFans is trying to pivot to, like, regular content.
I heard you say this the other day.
It's like, brother, if it ain't broke, you know, they want, the problem is when you, so I read up on it a little bit, they want to go public, or at least get, maybe not go public, but they want like infusions and investments from like venture capitalist groups. A lot of venture capitalist companies say they do not engage in vice companies. So it can't be gambling, booze, weed, sex. I don't know if that's a moral thing or if it's like a business thing, like because of regulations that might come out and put an end to that business or whatever. But they're like, we can't raise the money that we want if we are like a sex worker platform. But
I mean, that's going to take a pretty long time to spin that.
That's what I'm saying. And what's crazy is they already make money. So there was $2 billion worth of content that went on in OnlyFans, which means it was a $400 million of revenue for them. So like,
Jesus.
a lot of these companies when they start taking on investment, they're not even like making money. You know what I mean? They're like they're not even breaking even yet.
I think aren't like Uber and Netflix? Don't they still not make money?
Exactly. It's like these apps, social media, and Uber and them. It's like we're not even turning a profit yet. We're gonna turn a profit in like year 5. Well, OnlyFans has $400 million of revenue coming in. So let me if the venture capitalists won't invest, like come on over to Barstool. We'll fucking invest in you. So they're trying to turn it to like non-sex work. And I don't know if you can stop that. I guess if you just kicked everyone off for showing their tits or having sex, but you do that, and you ain't gonna have anybody fucking left. So OnlyFans,
a lot of angry customers.
Yeah, do not bite the hand that fucking feeds you, you dummies. And same thing with Victoria's Secret. They if it ain't broke, don't fix it with them. I guess it is broke. They're not making that much money anymore, but they got rid of like hot chicks basically. I don't know. I mean, I think that's unfair. I feel like imagine if you were a model, just breaking into the game. And you've starved yourself and worked out incessantly. And now you're like, bam, I got this Victoria's Secret body. I'm going to walk the runway next year. And they're like, oh, never mind. We got rid of this fashion show. And then you're like, all right, well, that sucks. But I'm still going to be in the magazine, right? Like, no, never mind. We're going to put like athletes in there. Like, what the fuck, man?
They're doing it with, it's with all of them.
It's called, like the VS Collective is now like Megan Rapinoe, the first transgender Victoria's Secret model girl. There's like a skier like athlete kind of girl. There's Priyanka Chopra. There's other girls who I think are typical model looks, but they're just all ethnic. So like there's this. It's like the Justice League of women, like the VS Collective, and they're gonna like be the ones. They're not gonna be in the magazine. They're gonna do like podcasts and do appearances. So they're just trying to shift their image. But it's like, damn man, like. What we can't even just have a standard for hot anymore. Like I get it, you shouldn't just because you're not like tall, skinny waist, big tits, and a fat ass doesn't mean you're not beautiful. So yeah, we should be more inclusive, and like you could have all those people in your magazine or whatever. But we can't have the like Emily Ratajkowski body be like the desire. You can't pick what we want to be like desirable anymore.
Yeah, it's not even like pick who you want. It's like at least to offer that as an option.
Right,
still.
that's what I mean. Like still keep like. Can we make sure we still have the fucking big titties?
They don't have to all look like that, but they should still be represented. They're a body type.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like when people complain about like this is reverse racism. The white people aren't getting jobs. Imagine if you're like a Victoria's Secret model like body, and they're like, "Nah, we can't put you on the cover anymore." Well, what's the fucking point of what now? Men want to fuck me? That's it? Great. Guys are just going to try to put their dick in me. That was worth it? All this fucking work? So, OnlyFans, Victoria's Secret, leave 96% of you motherfuckers watch these videos and aren't subscribed. Shout out to the 4%. You are good people. 4% of people are watching our clips.
That's about what I would guess the breakdown of
good people versus bad people
in the world.
Yeah.
Good people versus bad people. Probably about 96% to 4.
That's
but
fair.
Be a good person.
But it's not even. I'm not even asking you to be a good person. I'm asking you to push a button.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to click a button.
Yeah, you can be a bad person still, but just click the button.
You can be a piece of shit. Just click subscribe. 96% of you watch these clips and they're like, oh my God, that was a funny clip from this podcast. I liked it. And I'm just not going to help them out. The people who work to make it, the people who work to produce it, to post it, to upload it, and there's nothing from you. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe.
Be a good one.